Hello world, we're live. It's me, the Jcrow. I'm joined by Squeaky Clean today. Can you say hi?
I'm joined by a bag of popcorn.
Bag of popcorn as well. Mic already looks low. Hello world, I'm live. I am Jcrow. I am streaming. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm goofing everything. We're in Adobe Photoshop today. I'm doing some backgrounds. Who is an OC who's alive and well? That is not foreshadowing for anything. Skelly, Pinky Lemon immediately. First in chat, Pinky Lemon. Last 16? Venom Shank H. Bagoki, hello. I've arrived on time for once. Hi.
Oh yeah, first in chat.
First in chat was a Pinky Lemon.
I was first in chat.
Hi, chat. You in voice chat. Doesn't count.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, as usual, first up will be the audio check as soon as I've been detected as being live. I'm always the last one YouTube wants to claim as live. People will be sat in chat talking to me. Also, literally, just before I hit the going live, I got a notification from Shane Animations 1234 subscribing literally a minute ago. Shout out to that person and thank you. Okay, audio check, one moment, please. Sounds fine. Okay, so that's fine. We've already got a like on the video. Thank you, whoever that was. That was definitely the first. Skilly, yeah, Pinky Lemon. Craiglet, I came to say hi, but I have to go. I might come back later. It's okay. Thank you for stopping by. Bye
Craig literally
bye.
a Italian one.
Yes.
Arrivederci.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I played Assassin's Creed.
Well done. Um. Oh, did anyone see the Pope made an official anime character for is it the Catholics or the Christians? The
Christian.
Christians. They have an official anime girl now. She has a little raincoat.
It's something like Luca, but it's not Luca. It's like
It means
Lucille.
it means light. I know that much. The name means light.
Death Note.
Light Yagami.
Dun 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 dun. Da, da, dun.
So today I'm drawing a background for the animation that we've been doing for all the spooky dancers. I'm just typing up the Discord links and sharing them. I am open for people to give me suggestions for names to put on the gravestones and any offerings that you do or don't want to be at said gravestones. Totally open. Someone you don't like Jerome? Well, guess where Jerome's going passive aggressively on a gravestone
With a poop on it.
with a poop.
Yeah.
A stinky poopy. Okay, that's all the Discord links out. It's Halloween tomorrow, everyone. Cryglitch said Arrivederci Squeaky with a smiley face.
Hey.
Bagoki. Lucy or Luce. Oh my god, I'm making fun out of her. Skelly, the One Piece is real? Question mark. I was tempted when I first saw her, I was like, that's cute. I want to draw her.
Uh,
But she's technically is it propaganda? Does it count? 3, 2, 1, canvas reveal. Oh no, it's a bloated. Squeaky and I were playing with the warp settings.
I like how I'm getting blamed for this. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I misclicked. I was just trying to add like a subtle little arch.
So
No, I did it again. Go away.
I have seen some fan art of the new Christian mascot. Like we had Jesus for a while, time we got a new one. Uh, it. Do you remember the old Vine with the kid with the sticks? I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Oh my gosh.
It was that.
I don't think really do have the power of God and anime on their side.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've done a little the graveyard gate for the background. We've got space, so this is how it'll look behind characters. I'm going to draw the gravestones. I think the gravestones and stuff are going to be the main focus of this. Oh, chat's not on my phone. I can't read.
I can't read in
Astro
general.
Blaze, go. Why are you early? Because we were just sat here chilling and messing with the bloat tool and stuff on the fence and making it look wibbly wobbly, and I was like, it could just go live.
Yeah. I finished live early today. My stomach decided it didn't want to exist.
Ooh, art and Discord. I'll take a sneak peek. There is a link to the art in the Discord server link below. Oh, they're cute! I really like their costume. It reminds me of a cake we have in England. What is it? The one with marzipan.
Bamberg.
Battenberg cakes. Yes.
And they also have it in Scotland, but it's got this weird, like, deep fried crispiness to it. It's like they deep fried Battenberg. It goes with the deep
Scotland.
fried Mars bars.
Scotland are great at just deep frying things. You know they do it with pizza too.
Yeah.
They're like, this is great, but you know what would make it better? If it went crunch.
They have a point. It's like, why is Crunchy's best chocolate bar? It goes crunch. What if the outside of the chocolate bar went crunch, and then you had the chocolate, and then it went crunch again?
Nisty, hello. Hi, Nisty. You're looking less like Luca. What happened?
Hi, Nasty. How'd you enjoy playing as Nick?
I think Nisty was Luca.
Yeah.
So Squeaky Clean was streaming Left 4 Dead 2 earlier, and he had a mod on today. He has a few mods on last time, but he has a mod on today's stream where they're all Vocaloid characters. Squeaky, come back and talk about Vocaloid. He's, he's binning his popcorn wrapper. Astro Blaze, do the same. Okay, so the plan, we're gonna draw some gravestones. And if y'all want me to write something on the gravestones, I will.
I bring Regeki,
Yeah, and he's probably about to leave immediately.
and Regeki left
Yeah.
and was attacked by Petal. Oh, Left 4 Dead. Yes. We had Rin, Len, and Luca, and Miku.
Hatsune Miku and smaller Hatsune Miku.
Mm. I also changed all of the mobs, the zombies in it. So the witch was Hatsune Miku. Formerly,
Was the witch smaller, faster Hatsune Miku, or just
yes,
Hatsune Miku?
it was smaller, faster Hatsune Miku. It was supposed to be Chibi Hatsune Miku.
Ah, a chibi chibi one, or like the one that has like this face
That one.
with the leap.
Yeah. That is on the chainsaws.
Oh,
So she is on the chainsaws in Left 4 Dead now.
she's a chainsaw.
Yes.
Like she just is a
No,
chainsaw.
no, she's on the chainsaw. So it's a regular chainsaw, but it's blue and it just has a picture of Hatsune Miku Chibi on it.
Nice. Scully, let's go for Scotland. Bagoku, do you guys use gas stoves or electric stoves? For gas stoves, I love how you can just control the fire. I've only ever used electric stoves personally, so gas stoves scare me.
I've used both. I've used all of them because it's not just gas and electric now. There's also the other one. There's like a third type. I've used all.
Is it the weird touchscreen one? Because I have used those before.
Yes. Um, we currently have an electric stove that only works half.
Yeah, we got it new and it it came broken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is really annoying when you're trying to make a roast and you've only got two hobs.
We said like, wow.
Yeah. But I prefer gas. I'll never have gas in my own house, but I do prefer cooking on gas.
No, stop trying to print that. I don't even have a printer selected. What do you think you're doing, honestly? Embarrassing.
You're just gonna spawn out nowhere.
Free printer.
No,
So
no,
you wouldn't own the gas one.
no,
Is it because they're scary?
no. It's because I know you would never cook anything again.
Oh, I would. You just have to like come and actually turn the fire on because I'm not doing that. Sorry, this has been too much. Oh yeah, fire and gas. No, no, don't do it. I'm not buying a thing that says, "Hey, look, fire and gas. Do the thing. Do the thing." Oh. You do the thing.
Um,
I think it doesn't help that my one experience that I mainly had with one that really put me off them was one time my parents decided to just ditch me in a caravan with no food other than the oven and no other means to cook other than the oven and some frozen stuff, and it was like this stupid little tiny box, and it was super duper deep, and the flame thing was way at the back of it, and I had to put like my whole arm up to my shoulder in and part my head to try and reach that. And I was convinced it was broken because it just stunk so badly every time it was turned on. And yeah, I ended up just not eating because I'd rather not risk blowing up.
yeah, see, the problem was probably that it was really dusty on the inside, and that smell was the dust burning.
Bleh. But still,
Oh no, that's more of a comment on your parents. They should have cleaned it.
oh yeah, I mean, I was a child. They shouldn't have left me on my own, but hey.
Mm.
Um, Skelly uses gas and just oh my god, is there any better feeling than using a brand new Zapto blade? Ah,
No, there isn't.
crisp, functional new. And then like they just cut like really smoothly if you like with card and stuff. Zapto knife.
It's really annoying because there is such a huge difference between brand new straight out of the box and 20 minutes after using it.
Your hopes and dreams immediately fail.
It's like they are so good and then they go downhill so quickly. And then they stay at a okay level for like so long and then they're useless.
Okay, I have got grave number one. I should have probably copied it over. It's just trying to get the arch of it to look right. They're being more difficult than expected to them to. They look kind of balloony. Did you used to use Exacto blades and stuff to make Pokemon art stuff?
Yes.
Because you were considering doing that again, weren't you?
Yeah, for Digimon. Because I've recently tried dropping Digimon, but my LGS won't buy my Digimon cards, which really sucks. So, Misty, if you want to buy my Digimon cards, give us a shout.
Yay, Digimon cards.
You're having to pay for post and packaging.
Buy all Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
Turn into the Pokemon card.
for Digimon cards.
Oh no.
I'm currently playing Altered, though, which is really fun. Other than Blue People.
I'm wondering, do these even look... I'm really struggling with just this angle here. Maybe I should just keep them really cartoony and rounded and not give them that little 3D angle.
Mm-hmm. I want to get called the cat.
Oh.
Because they win.
Honesty, I just got new ones after using blades that I resharpened 5 times.
Jeez.
Wait,
I can do that.
Squeaky, wanna see this weird Pokemon card I've had since I was a kid?
If it's not
Yes.
Chonkachu, I don't care.
Is it a chunky Pikachu? I swear, if you post like a Yu-Gi-Oh card to Discord, that'd be the greatest. Look at my Pokemon card, sends Yu-Gi-Oh. Amazing, right?
Magic the Gafford.
So I was thinking I could potentially add some ivy to the fences at the back too. Might look good.
Hmm.
Scaly, my most expensive Pokemon card is an alternative art Lugia. It's $500. Then I also have an all art Aerodactyl that's like $150.
What's that in, real currency?
£2.50.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay, what are we writing on the gravestones? Can be anything, like hopes and dreams. That kind of looks like it says Breams.
Hopes and dreams. Craiglich has 1,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, he recently has he posted his 1,000 follower special yet?
Not a
Oh,
clue.
Rupadiah. Misty says it's a Bulbasaur. It's like a dog with an onion on it. Yeah, that's a Bulbasaur.
There's Bulbasaur. I could probably tell you what set it's from as well, how old it is, for being, the smartest person in every room.
Pebble. Let's have a crumbly one at the back.
Misty hasn't sent it yet. I'm waiting. Commiserating. Can't find good reason. Can't find hope.
You could put fictional
Reason.
characters that people hate as well. What's the worst characters in fiction? We can bury those. Who's the dad in... What's the name of the dad in Full Metal Alchemist?
I didn't watch Full Metal Alchemist. I watched Full Metal Alchemist The Brotherhood.
Make them perish for their crimes. Endeavor's a really pretty shit dad. They will never make me like you, Endeavor. Bogoki, I'm ready to dump like $200 on Ado concert tickets. When is she touring?
Who?
Ado. Remember the music I was playing earlier?
Yes.
Her.
Nice.
Oh, I know. One of the graves should probably be Mimi. And Girly is not alive. Mimi's one of my own characters. She's getting it because she's a ghost girl. She'd be getting one because she's a ghost and not because she's a bad dad. Okay, let me just clean up the layers a little bit. Oh, if anyone's interested as well, I do have sneak peek. So over here, I've been working on the background for the Christmas one as well.
Oh, cute.
That's as far as I've gotten. And I do have other backgrounds that I've done for this project, but we need more. Let's get one that's a similar size.
Mikudayo.
Mikudayo. Skelly, overhaul for one of the graves.
Overhauls the guy from My Hero who got his arm ripped off. And then his arm, ripped off.
His arm ripped off, then his arm ripped off.
Yeah.
Or we've got a deceased overall. I recognize the name.
Overhaul.
Hang on. Yeah, absolutely this guy. Absolutely this guy. 12 out of 10, absolutely. He's getting the nasty one.
Did he actually die?
He deserves to be. He's the one that was like
Yeah,
hurting Henry.
I remember. It's more like I remember the capsule guy took his
But
arm because he took his. So he's like, "Here, I'll take your arm because you took my arm." Cool. And he just sat there like, "I care not. I have a second arm. I'll just make myself another arm." Ugh.
deceased.
And then Bad Touch came along and just took the other arm, and he's like, "So get good."
The origin story for Bad Touch, I don't know his actual name. The one in My Hero Academia context. Bad Touch, the bad guy with all the hands. I think we all know who that's going to be.
Mikudayo.
His backstory was actually really heartbreaking.
Mhm. Kind of has a similar backstory to Kotaro.
Bagoki, she's going to be in my area July 31st, but she starts touring late April, early August, and the tickets are selling in like 3 weeks. Oof. Skelly, Eri did not deserve that. We've got Shigaraki.
Shigaraki was in here.
Shigaraki. Yes, that's got that guy, Shigaraki.
We've not actually finished My Hero, so please no spoilers. I think we're up to My Villain Academy, just past that.
I'd need more context than the name of the series.
It's the one where we followed the bad guys instead of the good guys, and then they had the squeegee guy.
Squeegee guy?
You not seen the squeegee guy?
Oh.
There's like a crowd scene with a buttload of like bad guys that want to fight the League of Villains. And one of them just has like a squeegee bottle head lid.
I vaguely remember the Mole Gang because doesn't Toga
Yes.
realize that she can do more with her powers?
Yes.
She has some extra crumbly graveyards as well. I should probably make more of these crumbly.
Who deserves a crumbly graveyard?
Characters like Overhaul, Endeavor probably. They'll never make me like him.
Mm.
Hurt his wife, hurt his kids. Shit, dad in the ground, gone.
They can't all be from My Hero.
I don't mind. If they deserve it, they deserve it. Oops, I just deleted the graveyard.
Becca Sweetener. All of her characters.
Ah, sure. That one dodgy one.
Yeah.
Nestiva Squeaky refer to Discord and Skelly Am on season 7. The fighting game for My Hero was pretty good.
My Hero One's Justice.
Yeah, you played that quite a bit.
Yes, I did enjoy that. It was very fun.
Okay, so this is a general look of a graveyard. Characters will be taking up space in the middle. Graves are positioned in, where you can see it. The fence is positioned high enough to, again, also see that, because I think the eyes are pretty cool, personally. And we'll have some dark blues and, like, greens.
Oh.
Greens that are secretly just blue again, but they look green because color theory, graves. You can also leave stuff at certain graves as well.
That is Mega Venusaur. They are from the sets Pokemon X and Y Evolutions. It was the last set before the Sun and Moon came out.
Squeaky.
It was a terrible set. It was awful. It never gave me any good cards. And the Mega mechanic was really bad, but balanced. So, in the current game, oh my god, Tara forms are now a thing, okay? So, in Scarlet and Violet where they crystallize thing?
Yeah.
That is now a thing that you can do in the card game. If you've terrestrialized and you're on the bench, you can prevent all damage to yourself, and that can't be turned off. That's just a set thing that every terrestrialized Pokemon has. They just have that set ability. And you can just terrestrialize as many times as you want. Megas, to Mega Evolve, you had to end your turn.
Oh. Nisty's just like nerd. Yeah, but you're Luca.
Yeah, but you actually own it.
Bagoki, if you're in a foreign country, especially Southeast Asia, do not touch the wild dogs. Actual wild dogs or like a cryptid wild dog? Or both. Probably both.
Narwhals.
Skelly, Card King from Deltarune. How'd that go? You want me to put the Card King from Deltarune in the ground? I know that one. I've played Deltarune because it was free.
Yep.
I'll
I
show
think
you though, Squeaky.
I think I downloaded. I just never played it.
This jerk.
Why does he have a tongue coming out of his crotch mouth?
Skelly, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet reset all my progress after I got a Switch OLED. That sucks. Yeah, see, do you think there's someone out there that would buy it? Then again, I did find it as a kid and have had it for years.
No, that stuff's not worth anything.
Okay, we've got another Gravestone request for the Card King. Which grave? Got plenty. I wish there was. I'm trying to think of something worse to put on this guy's. He deserves worse. Thinking some like leaves will look good to break up the symmetry of the fence.
If you get two empty ones, you can have Tomie and Tomie again.
Two Tomiers because she keeps dying.
Yeah.
Tomie! For the Card King from Deltarune. Executed. Down with the. Was it aristocracy or something? Get got, aristocrat. Get got. Boo. Guillotine. Kings. Boo.
So it's a card.
Oh yeah.
What do you do to a deck of cards when you don't trust the person shuffling?
Hits table. Liar! Pulls out the Russian roulette gun. That.
You cut the deck. You cut cards.
Just like you cut
I'm not saying that.
them because they've been guillotined.
Exactly.
There you go. His offerings at the grave can be some cards that haven't been cut. Like himself. I got Kaiji Tower.
Is that by Astro Blaze by any chance? Because they sound like a Danganronpa character.
They sound like a Danganronpa. That's a great sentence. They sound like a Danganronpa. Yeah, we can put them in.
Wait, I have access to Danganronpa. I can sit and play it for stream.
Told me, my beloved, you're getting flowers.
If only I could do it for like a 400 followers special.
What are you doing for your special?
Playing Danganronpa and getting really drunk while doing it because it's the only way I can play it.
Oh, there is a lot of reading in Danganronpa.
You expect me to read?
If you're doing it, I'm just giving you the heads up.
Although every time I get bored, I take a drink.
I could help you read. Okay, Tomie, my beloved. You deserved better. Mean her flowers. These are more like carnations than roses. I'll change the color of them later. They're just red and blue at the minute so I can actually see how they look. Master Blaze, does Heiji deserve flowers? Yay or nay?
Who's Haiji?
The one that sounds like a Danganronpa.
Oh, they sound like they probably broke their arm as well. Like someone else broke their arm because they sound like just, you know, kind of just an annoying character.
Flowers.
They should do that one character that everyone cosplays.
When it comes to Danganronpa, the most common cosplay I see is. Oh no, I almost called her Juniper. That's from 9 Hours, 9 Doors. And Junpei is also from that. God damn it. Junko!
I was gonna jump in with a Jcrow from Animal Crossing, but no.
So, when I was a little kid, one of my favorite Animal Crossing characters was Jock. Only I was a little kid, and I was reading it like a little kid that doesn't speak French, so I call him Jacques. And for the longest time, I was like, oh yay, Jacques.
I'd probably still call him Jcrow.
I still sometimes call him Jacques because, it's funny.
It's like the what do you call the big green sky lizard in Pokemon with the lipstick on it?
Oh yeah. So Rayquaza in Pokemon. My little brother always called him. No, not my little brother. My cousin and I misread it as a child and called him Rayquaza. So sometimes as a joke we call him Rayquaza because we only saw him like once on their copy of Pokemon Emerald. Um, and we're like trying to read that from memory, also with the hype of, oh my god, what's this new Pokemon? I expected it to be like Ruby and Sapphire, but here is Big Green Lizard.
Yeah.
Rayquaza, Jacquest.
The problem with big green lizard is like the amount of people I know that call it Rayquaza. It's like it's Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. Ooh. Boring option for how to mispronounce Rayquaza's name.
And Arceus. The amount of people I see call it Arceus. I'm like, there's no S in it. It's Arceus.
Arceus is funny.
Arceus.
Arceus is funny. Okay, we've got one that's kind of shaped like a heart. I mean, it deserves, okay. Pinky Lemon. Pinky Lemon on one of these graves. Down with the Pinky Lemons. Nisty, Squeaky, you gotta take a shot for every word you read.
I can do that.
Squeaky's about to pass out. Astro Blaze, absolutely not. He does not deserve flowers. And Skelly, not my favorite shiny Pokemon. Do you mean Pinky Lemon? Is Pinky Lemon your favorite shiny Pokemon?
Rayquaza. The big lipstick dragon in the sky.
Lipstick Dragon. Ah, yes, good old Rayquaza. Okay. So I think some ivy on the things at the back would probably look good, but I'm worried that looks too big comparatively to size. Okay. What are you giving me? My glasses?
Yeah.
Ow, I bit my cheek. Hang on. Thank you. H. What names have we got that'll be small enough to fit in these actually as well? Miss, did you read my hater cat prompts? I know you said Squeaky, you gotta take a shot for every word you read, and you've made a cool pin in Discord. Make a hater cat grave with something like hater cat crushed by a giant cigarette. Okay. Well, that's true. If anyone wants any messages on these, like on Overhaul, I can just put some graffiti in the corner that says "fuck you." No one likes you. Lunchley is being investigated by the FDA. I did hear that Lunchley has already been pulled off the shelves.
Lunchline?
The do you know how like a bunch of content creators were like, we're gonna make a knockoff Lunchable?
Yes.
Um, yeah, it was always filled with like moldy cheese and stuff.
About the KSI Logan Paul one or the Sidemen one? Because I know KSI is involved
It
in
had a
both.
bottle of Prime in it.
Yeah, that's just KSI though. I don't know if it's a Sidemen thing because the Sidemen involve like KSI is one of the Sidemen, and they have a restaurant and a huge food line and all sorts of stuff. But KSI is also partnered with Logan Paul to make Prime. So KSI is involved, but it
Oh.
could be either or.
I like how he's been crushed by a giant cigarette. His death wasn't smoking related. It was
Mm.
crushed by giant cigarette. Wait, but he dressed up as a giant cigarette for Halloween. Are these two events related?
Mm. AU where Hater Cat quits smoking, and all of the smoking companies go bust because he's like holding all of them up.
He's got all the
So they
stuff.
send assassins after him for revenge.
Who do they think they are? Magic the Gathering? Sending assassins after someone?
Yes. Um, I feel like I've given that enough context to that Magic the Gathering story.
Mm.
They sent the guys from Red Dead Redemption after a guy.
Not Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. They sent the Pinkertons after them.
The Goku Lunchley's been investigated. Skelly, no Rayquaza. Rayquaza. What is the worst way you mispronounced a game character's name as a child then? That goes out to chat.
Um, I didn't play many games where I had to read. They bored the hell out of me.
Yeah, but you still have to read in some games to an extent. Like Pokemon requires a level of reading and you still play it.
I didn't play Pokemon until I was like 20. Like I started on Ultra Sun and Moon.
Oh yeah, didn't you want boots in one of these?
Yes,
Oh no. Do you want anything at his grave in his honor?
tank.
It's just a tank. What do you want anything on the grave specifically as to what happened to him? SIGA
Fought for his pond's freedom.
RE. He did what?
Fought for his pond's freedom.
Oh no. His revolution. He was a revolutionist.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P.
He was a true patriot.
Why did you suddenly turn into Swansea? A gift for Hater Cat. The Hatsune Miku cigarettes.
Money?
They don't actually exist.
Oh my god. Does Nisty have a mod for Left 4 Dead that changes like the Coke can the pills into cigarettes?
Tomie deserves one of them, like, big, flowery... What's this layer? Nothing there? Ah, it's a post. Don't need that post. Did anyone chat ever actually try Lunchley? And tell me, how quickly did you die afterwards?
It sounds like someone like a child trying to pronounce lunch lady.
Anyone try the lunch lady? Cannibalism.
I eat a right big pill.
Again, if I'll save the front ones for ones that have a bigger title, like a reason with them, so y'all fit.
Does it? Oh, what? Okay. What stuff are people giving out for Halloween this year?
Ah, yes, how's everyone's Halloween stuff going? What are you handing out? One of my neighbors says they've got like one of them little tubs of sweets. Oh, and Crack Anonymous. Hi, Benny. Save me, Benny. I love you, Benny from Fallout New Vegas. Bagoki. I did pronounce. Sorry, I've just had to refresh chat. It hadn't been refreshing. Skelly. R.I.P. Murdered by Pinky Lemon. Um. Bagoki did pronounce the name Michael as Mikai. Mikhail for an entire book once. That's on. That's pretty good.
I was reading a book once, and there was a character called Scarface, and instead of attempting to pronounce his name, I recognized how it was spelt. I just knew that that character was that character and never read their name.
So you just gloss over the word when the title of Scarface came up.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, actually.
I'm like, I recognize it. I know who it is. I don't care about anything else. Like they get a name. I don't know what they are. I only found out after the fact when my teacher then asked me, "Oh, so what did you think of Scarface and his?" I'm like, "Who the hell is Scarface? What do you mean Scarface? There was no Scarface."
Who's Scarface?
The guy. It's like, that's what he was called.
You read a whole book. Come on.
Oh, I didn't care about him at all. He deserved to die.
He deserved it. He had it coming. So I think like flowers like that, but I think it's gonna look better when it's gonna look better once it's all done in color, I think. So I'm gonna leave that for now because it's a bit complicated.
Mm.
Like Anonymous, you want Smarties? Skelly, you're most likely giving out Snickers and lollipops.
If you have tissue paper in your house and you're giving out lollies, put a bit of white tissue paper over your lolly, tape it at the bottom, and then you can draw little eyes on it and make little ghosts.
Yes, you can make little paper ghosts and be really cool.
Yeah.
Moving these two, move Tommy. I want to move Tomie's grave to the back so we've got more space to write on the front ones.
I kind of feel like Misty is just going to give out buckshot.
Misty says he's not giving out anything.
Yeah, buckshot.
What does that mean?
It's a type of shotgun shell.
Oh no!
You're just going to stand there at his porch, trick or treat. It's almost like, time to shoot intruders.
You're trespassing on my land! Get out here! Pew 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 pew! In a full Megarine Luca cosplay from Left 4 Dead. Misty, gotta go take a shower. I know, shocking. BRB. Bye bye! But yeah, turning the lollipops into little ghosties. That's pretty good idea, I think. Very very pog. Okay, what was Doots? Freeing the duck pond?
Yes.
How do you want it wording?
Um, died fighting for his duck pond's freedom. For his pond's freedom? For his pond's freedom.
Revolutionist Doots. Doots is a Squeaky Clean's character and channel mascot.
He's pretty pog champ.
How do you spell thought? I'm questioning myself.
Though.
I know it's with an F. Yeah, Fought.
Oh.
Fought.
Yeah, see, you were spelling it like fighting, I was spelling it as in thinking.
Yeah, you.
The thought process wasn't very good there.
Would you like a thought to have killed him instead? Dukes, R.I.P. He thought about something. Terrible way to go.
Required too much brain power. He died shortly after.
Who's oppressing Dukes' duck pond?
Hatsune Miku wants to put up a Hatsune Miku TV instead of a Hatsune Miku hologram there.
Ugh. See, I think the main issue was that, was it was advertised like it was going to be the holograms.
Yeah.
And it had always been the holograms up until that MikuCon. And then they swapped it out for a stupid TV. People are paying that price for the experience. Skelly, RIP the duck song. Misty, best combo for home defenses. Buckshot slug, buckshot slug, buckshot slug. Are you
Moat full
firing?
of gasoline so you can set on fire.
Wait, that should be what one of the graves say. Miku Expo 2024. R.I.P.
Harley Quinn's ex-boyfriend.
God, I wish. Joker, he's dead. We're not seeing him ever again. Goodbye. I'm even gonna write one for the Joker. He can get out. I have not seen the Joker movie where he goes on the stairs, and the only thing I know about it is he goes on the stairs.
think that was called the Joker, or just Joker.
I think it's just called Joker. The
Yeah.
thing is I don't care for the Joker.
I have seen that one. It was really boring.
I think it was on once at a friend's house, and the friend was too busy screaming about the game he was playing on his phone.
Yes, it was.
Adult man older than us.
Yes.
Okay,
He has a child.
you too.
No, he has one.
Skelly, I beat Giovanni in Pokemon Go yesterday. Well done. Did you get a good shadow Pokemon for it?
They swapped off of the stupid things that no one likes. Reggie's.
Oh god, they better have swapped off from the Reggies by now. Okay, we have two left. Two left.
Let's go.
Yeah, Mimi. She can go next to Dukes. You have a singer. She can sing him songs. I don't know what to write on her grave. Which is the fuck you gonna fall?
He died from dying.
Oh no, she's dead as in a quote.
Oh, that one might need context.
Studio Ghibli reference.
The best Ghibli film.
Oh no, she's dead.
For one, it is the best film. Because it's so just. What?
Would you like to tell chat about the particular moment for the quote?
Um, there is a book called The Tales of Ursia, and Miyazaki's son, Miyazaki, Miyazaki is their family name,
I'm
so
sorry, it was just really good line delivery.
um, read the book, liked the book, and then decided to make the book into a film. And it's all about magic and wizards and dragons and stuff. And at the end, one of the wizards kills a girl and then goes, "Oh no, she's dead." And it caught me so off guard. I was in hysterics, and Jcrow just looked at me like, what are you doing? What's wrong?" So I had to rewind it for her because she just wasn't paying attention. And it's just hands down like my favorite line in any Ghibli film.
Oh no, she's dead.
It was then panned and was one of the reasons Miyazaki decided to come out of retirement.
Panned?
Yeah,
What's panned mean?
bad. Critics did not like it, so it was panned in the cinemas and stuff. So it didn't do very well.
Miyazaki comes out of retirement a lot.
Yeah,
He's pretty good at that.
yeah. Because he did what Totoro. Did he do Pocoroso?
We literally have a bunch of the films opposite.
Hmm.
Skelly. It was some kind of fire Pokemon. It was a legendary though. Huh.
Regiflamus.
Regiflamus.
Was it flying? Was it Heatmore?
Okay, so this is one of the other backgrounds I've done to this, so I'm going to, if it would allow me. Please, I'm trying to shrink it. Jeez, what's up with it? Alright, we're gonna save it because I think it's being funny. File and save as. So I'm gonna start working on some of the colours. I'm gonna sample some of the colours across to keep some consistency. Still have a beautiful open spot. We could always put Astro Blazer's characters in here if we need a bigger graveyard.
Yeah.
A lot of them die.
Mm.
Okay, now let me shrink this. Why won't it let me move this image? Yo. If I duplicate and delete, and now select it. Right, well screw you, I'll delete you and I'll just import you again. Look at me. King. Ha! Use a touch screen. You can't defeat me. Get out.
What? You have a touchscreen?
So I can also add some flowers and stuff and we'll make it pretty, but I just want some base colors so I at least know what I'm looking at. Squeaky, check Discord.
I'm not checking Discord.
Check the Discord. Where are my layers at?
Oh,
What is it?
it's ugly.
What is it, a Pokemon?
It's really ugly.
An ugly Pokemon?
Yes.
Kind.
The ugliest Pokemon. Have a guess.
The ugliest Pokemon.
Yeah.
Turtonator.
Close.
Turtonator 2.
Yes.
Okay, what is it?
It's what happens when, like the past tense of running away from fire. It's a heat ran.
Vinge. I like how just behind it is just Mimi. Oh no. She's dead.
Yes. One of us had to play Pokemon Sword uh Dynamax Adventures, or whatever it was.
What? It
For
sounds like
so
cheap bootleg. It sounds like something like Pokemon Dash.
Pokemon Sword.
Yeah, and it sounds Pokemon. What was it? Adventures sounds like something you'd see on Pokemon Dash.
Yeah.
Okay, go on. Sorry, continue.
Someone had to play on Pokemon Sword, do the DLC, and do the Dynamax Adventures to get Heatran, because someone with no friends and no ability to shower, sorry, no, no drive to shower. They had the ability, they just didn't do it.
Bye bye, bye bye, Skelly.
Bye, Skelly. Um, wanted a shiny Heatran. Shiny Heatran looks the same as Heatran.
Yeah.
They're both ugly. Heatran and the person who wanted it. Um, and they spent so long trying to get it. And the deal was that they would get the Heatran and then afterwards would then try and hunt down the Tapus. The no friend, no shower having Stinkfart decided he didn't want to hunt down the Tapus.
Yeah, so the deal was basically we helped them, and then they later would help us. But we had to help them first. For clarification on that one.
Yeah. They decided they didn't want to play Pokemon anymore after catching their shiny legendary.
So they got it, took it, and then went away.
Yeah.
Which included making me help them hunt for it whilst I was doing chemotherapy treatment at the hospital.
Yeah.
Like actively.
Literally, I gave Jcrow my Switch because I couldn't go. I think I had a meeting or something, and they were going to the hospital with someone else, and they wanted to do the hunting. So I gave my Switch so that they continue hunting, so I could hunt for the Tapus afterwards.
Mm.
And Stinkmark Mick, I just really don't like him.
He's not a very nice person.
I should probably feed the cats though.
Pebble is a much nicer person.
What? Was I on 9?
Yeah, just about.
Let's feed the cats.
Okay. There is one grave left. I've got some flowers littered about. Let's start thinking about the colours.
Pebble gets a grave because we didn't feed him 17 times in one day.
Oh yeah, Pebble's whittled away and starved to death, hasn't he?
Yeah.
How could... Oh, he's not eaten in a billion years. He really acts like it. I don't want to put my cat on it, though. I can just hear him crying in the corridor. What food? Me, Papa, feed me. Never had a meal in my life. You know I'm telling the truth because I'm a cat. Oh, there's some sort of low transparency going on. That's why things are different colours. Ugh, binge. We've got a darker shade, so we've got some consistent colours going on. What is that doing, Miller? Try this again without the stupid opacity problem. So I'm just using one of the blur gallery blurs to blend those two shades of blue together nicely in the background. And we can start to create the colours. But yeah, you say R.I.P. Duck Song. Has like something happened to the actual Duck Song? Fun fact for everyone though, these colours, this shade of green is just a shade of blue. It's punking you. But yeah, I need a few backgrounds doing. I was tempted. I almost did the Christmas background, but then I figured it's literally Halloween tomorrow, so probably shouldn't do a Christmas thing the night before Halloween. But I do need to get it done. Whee! Just skimming along all these. So like the grass at the back is just very ill-defined. Literally because it's I'm trying to make it look flatter because it's further away. Now all I can smell is cat food. Squeaky clean first. Oh, Squeaky. -1 Squeaky from voice chat. Magoki Halloween. Yes. I thought it'd be kind of disappointing to do Christmas stuff if it's literally Halloween tomorrow. I was tempted to do some spooky games again, but I just didn't really have the time to set up because I don't know where my mouse actually is at the moment. Because we moved a lot of stuff around because of painting. Okay. Now I'd like to bring the shadows down a bit further. I want it to kind of look like there's a light source in the middle to an extent. As we have Skittles for trick-or-treaters, we have the trick-or-treat bags are being put together. We still need to do the tissue paper things for the Skittles, but everything's in there. Very exciting. The one thing we're missing is glow sticks because we just couldn't find anywhere selling them. But we did want to hook a glow stick on the bags. I do have some glow sticks in the cupboard. I don't think I have enough for every bag. Because I think we have 24 gift bags because we don't really see a lot of trick-or-treaters. So we have like 24 that we're hoping should be enough. Um, but I think I only have like 10-ish glow sticks. I can always put them in anyway as like a first come first serve type thing. But it just kind of sucks because it's like, but what if I give them to a group and then someone's sad they didn't get one? Then what? Then they gotta cry. Okay, and there is a lighter shade I've used to do like some little stippling. And break it up with some of these. And same in the background, just lots of little lines. We'll bring some of the darker ones forward too. Okay. So I like to use a nice bright color alternating for some of the stuff, like the plants that are around the graveyard. But flashbang, sorry. Let's think. So I did want to add some stuff to the graves as well in terms of items. We should pick some shades of grey. That's too bright, that's too dark. Maybe that. Bit more blue so it blends a bit better. Some bright colours. And then some getting a bit darker towards the back. For the graves, I was thinking of like a greyed purple tone for the gates in the background. I tried putting eyes in them. So the gates have eyes, they can see you. Yeah, some purple tones for the bricks. I think will look good. I could put like actual coloured gravestones in. They don't have to be grey. Rainbow gravestones? Red. Ew, no. That's too bright. Cringe. Nope. Grey? Something more muted? No, because now it's just going to too grey. What could, in theory, would be a red, orange, a yellow tone, a green tone, blue is just coming off more grey there. Blue. A bit more pigment. Blue. Shades of purple. Like I can put colours on them, but then they're looking a little bit not quite the part once we do that. And Misty, I'm back. I made some fire food too. What kind? Oh, that's what I was going to grab while I was at the shop. I was going to grab vegetables for stew. Forgot. Hmm. The cookie eyes be gone. The eyes will not be gone. The eyes are looking at you. They're watching. Oops, zoomed out too much. Sorry. Wait, these are on their own layer, right? Yeah, good. It'll make shading them easier. Someone took a bite out of Overhaul's grave. Misty, it's a meat pie with salami and cheese. Nice. It's not like a pie, it's just called that. It's more of a sandwich, I think. Understandable. Does sound good though. I like cheese. I had cheese and broccoli pasta earlier. That was very good. So the plan for us for tomorrow, we have pumpkins to carve, we have um some decorative lights to put up, we have the spooky window display to make. Sorry, I went really quiet there. I got distracted by something. Nisty, I would have took a picture, but I just scuffed it. It's understandable when you're hungry, though. You had your Scooby-Doo moment. Inhale the food, it's fine. As long as you don't choke. Because if you choke and perish, then I'd have to add you to the graveyard. And once you've been added to the graveyard, you don't get to eat any more cool, meat and salami and cheese sandwiches. You don't get to go for a walk and sometimes see a little kitten cat going for a walk. Like whenever you leave the house, there's a high chance that you'll encounter a little cat, and that's pretty good. Should be an indoor kitty, nice and safe, but you still get to see a little cat, and that's pretty cool. Misty, eat gravel? You don't even get to eat gravel. You wouldn't even get gravel, you'd just be dead. Gone. No nothing. Bagoki. I'm realizing if I do that, I would have eaten 4 of them in a week. I should eat ramen today. Should I not for my health? If you have the ability in terms of physical ability and mental in terms of like depression and stuff ability to make yourself something else, then make yourself something else, sure. If you do not, then food is still food and you're better off, eating than not. Hmm. So I'm not liking the color on the gravestone, so we're gonna play around with them. It's like a purple tone. Also the back a bit darker. So some purple tones in them currently. Misty. I think you're gonna be fine, or I'm just built different. Realistically, having 4 in a week is not gonna kill you. If you're up to and have the ability to make yourself something else and have some variation, then by all means, but like I said, it's really not gonna be the end of the world. Skelly, back for a bit. Also, no Pinky Lemon. Oh yeah, Pinky Lemon's grave right here. Count your days, Pinky Lemon. About to be executed. The hauntings of Pinky Lemon. That's how them statues were appearing everywhere. They were just ghosts. Oh, Pebble has the zoomies. Hello, Pebble. Zoom, zoom. Just getting some textures. Look. Oh, I can add moss to some of them as well. Some moss growth might look good and varied. Dude's died fighting in a revolution. It's really unfortunate. Pond depression. Misty Pinky Lemon is a weeping angel. Oh no. I'm like, okay, I figured it out. I'm going to eat a piece of toast with peanut butter and banana on it. That does sound good in theory. I only say in theory because though I'm aware it sounds good, I know I don't like peanut butter. Doing very simple textures on the graves. But they're interesting, so it's okay. I'm just adding a slight lighter one to the front ones. You might not be able to tell. Like, okay, I hate peanut butter with all my guts, but all of a sudden it's perfect with the taste of banana. Understandable. I can relate to that concept. Just like, I hate this so much, and then you find it's just something like a bit of banana, and then all of a sudden this food that was your enemy is tolerable. I'm gonna have a drink. Hang on one moment, please. Did it. Hmm. Moss? I'm gonna put moss on some of them. Like moss or grey, or moss or ivy. Uh-oh, what's happening? King? E? Lemon? Pinky Lem? I'll complete the grave just to make sure we know. Lemon? Whoever was in charge of engraving these graves weren't doing a great job, just saying. Look how wonky this is. Who chiseled this? Who chiseled this? Honestly. Bad show. Like, okay, Misty, wait. Did you think peanut butter was like butter? Misty, was anyone else shocked to discover that peanut butter actually tastes like peanuts? I assumed it was peanut flavored. I was like, it might be like a jam. I think I accepted it as a spread when I didn't know what it was because I was like, well, chocolate spread usually has hazelnut in it. So if you blend it down and then somehow mix it with stuff, it'll become like a chocolate spread. So as a kid, I kind of thought that peanut butter was like a weird paste, kind of like butter, but obviously it's peanut variants of it. I didn't really think of it that much. I never liked it. I don't like the flavor of nuts on their own. I do like some of them in things. For example, hazelnut in, well, chocolate is fine. Um, a hazelnut on its own will be a no from me. Hmm. I wonder if I can use inspiration from this hedge to make like some growth on some of the plants. Not the plants, the graves. Looks good. Oh, we've had our first crash. I need to just close and reopen this. Hang on. Oh, and I can add some little critters hiding behind the graves too. Hmm. There you go. I think peanut in general as a flavor is just a flavor I don't like. I can't do peanut. Unlike hazelnut. No, I hate that shape. Let's try again. It looks like the grave's having a little, getting a little hug. You're all getting a little bit of moss as a treat. They don't all need it. Hate a oh, I hate a cats. Wait, hang on. What if I make a subtle cat ear on hate a cat's moss? Subtle cat ears, but it's moss. And then on dupes, I can try and add the swirl, like the swirl on the top of Dukes' head. Okay. I think I'm cooking something potentially. The chance. Okay. So when I need to bring the moss up a layer, we'll be colouring this moss stuff. Although I might have to change out the colour of it to something else. Lucky Abix, hello. Mimi's dead? Question mark. She's a ghost, so yeah, she is. Sorry. She's beheaded. If you look at her neck, she wears a high collar, so it makes it subtle, but her head is not attached. How are you doing? A few other people are also in the graveyard. We have um Dukes who fought for his pawn's freedom. We have Hatercat who was crushed by a giant cigarette. Pinky Lemon, unknown mystery because of the moss. In the background, we have some extra characters, including Tomie for the. Tomie's got a stamp card going for the amount of time she's come into the graveyard. She's one more stamp away from like a free grave cleaning and a coffee. Overhaul's here, the Card King's here, and so is Haiji Tower. All in the dirt. Misty, man, I miss ripping my teeth out as a kid. Oh my gosh. Would you like? I've heard. I'd seen cartoons. Cartoons had always had that episode where it's like, I've got a loose wobbly tooth. Time to try and rip out this wobbly tooth forcibly. And they'd always go through such shenanigans to try and knock out the tooth. Like, I'd always see. They'd always do the slam it in a door thing, and it's like. I remember when mine were wobbly, and I was like, nah, it's not worth it, I'll wait. Mochi, hi! Welcome. I saw your recent Reggie art, by the way, with the surfing. That looked really good. Well, Mochi, so when I was a kid, some of my teeth, that are baby teeth, never came out because I didn't have some adult teeth under my gums. Oh, that's interesting. Do you still have the little teeth then? The baby teeth? Oh, Squeaky Clean, same, Nisty, same. How long did everyone believe in the tooth fairy? Was anyone believing in the tooth fairy with the concept of like I know, but I also want cash money. What did everyone think the tooth fairy was doing with their teeth? What did everyone think the tooth fairy was actually doing with their teeth? Because there's never realistically a great option for these. They always end up like, oh, she was eating them, and it's like teeth, eating teeth. Mochi. So over the years, I get my teeth extracted because of my baby teeth, and I had to get crowns for some of my teeth. Oh, okay, that was interesting. How many? Oh, I know. I had to have my canine. Well, I didn't have to. I didn't get a choice. But like, they file down your canines if they're too sharp. So basically, if you have vampire teeth, they'll file it. Okay, the tooth fairy 102% eats the teeth. Skelly, wait, the rock isn't the tooth fairy? No, the rock is absolutely the tooth fairy. Everyone gets their own unique tooth fairy based off how they envision the tooth fairy. And she changes. So if you believe in the rock, then you've the rock. Hmm. This is definitely gonna look better as I introduce colored light, bleh, tongue-tied, colored line art. Okay. So if let's plan some shaded areas, and I'll zoom in and add the details after. Just need to pick the direction it's going to go in. And then also a lighter leaf tone. Basically, just want to make these have a softer leaf look as they're coming down. Oh, squeaky clean. This time. Oh no, I was gonna say this time to prep jacket potatoes, but I just realized we don't have any sweet corn left. Unless we do have sweet corn in the fridge. Squeaky clean. You could prep a potato. Squeaky clean tato. Squeaky clean tato. Become the tato man. Or we could just like go into time travel to the past and steal Nisty's sandwich, because that sandwich sound pretty great. Nisty, do you think past you would mind if we travel back in time and rob them? I would go absolutely feral personally. I'd be mad. My sandwich! Oh, I'd be screaming. Ultimate betrayal is stealing a sandwich, especially when hungry. Dayrain, hello! Hi, Dayrain! Welcome! It's good to see you! And Craiglitch, you're back! Hi! We've made a lot of unique experience with Craiglitch being here at the beginning and then just like seeing nothing and then coming back and seeing everything. Hi, Dayrain, how are you doing? I'm putting characters in the ground. These graves are all tones of purple, by the way. Even these ones at the back that look brown, these are purple. These are purple. Purple graves. Here, Rain, you're doing fine. That's good. Oops. So, Mochi and Dirain, are you doing anything for Halloween on your channel? You got any Halloween posts? Dirain, can I be in the ground? I mean, if you want, I can give you one of the gravestones. What would you want it to say? I can give you one of the character ones if you want. I think there is potentially space to add more gravestones as well. Glitch, why are you burying people? Burying people with consent if they're an OC. This is going to be in the background of a meme animation using all the spooky dancers when it posts. So you'll be able to look out for it if you're referenced in here. But I need a few backgrounds for it. And this is the graveyard one. It is going with the spooky dancers. I have somebody as a point of reference for it. There you are. So I don't think this one doesn't call for the small axolotl, I don't think. So if you imagine it without them as well, and then they're dancing in the middle, so when the character leans to their left, you'll be able to read Pinky Lemon clearly. When they lean to the right, you'll be able to read Mimi clearly. So I can add two more up at the front here, near the feet, where you'll be able to read the titles. Dear Rain, it should say Muffin Wrap. Okay. I can add an extra one. Cry glitch. Oh, if there's consent, then it's all good. I'm only burying people that want their characters up here. So like Mimi's a ghost, so she's here. Squeaky had Doots put in, and Nisty had Hater Cat put in. I just thought it'd be really funny. I like adding little bits of like interactivity in the art. When I do art and animation, it's fun to add stuff like in the background and whatnot. Like references, like the characters, the little ghost. Sorry, I have to reset it. The ghost on the woodland sprite's horns on their antlers. Wait, no, that's the wrong background. That's the clearing. That one. Chat got to design these four little ghosties. So I can add graves that are closer here to the screen. And this one can be a, what was it, muffin? Oh, it crashed again, damn. It's okay. I can just reopen it. Back. Mochi, I'm going to be posting a Halloween video and an art piece tomorrow. Nice. What, you have work tomorrow? Aw. I will have an art piece posting tomorrow as well, and it is the... Do we remember when I was drawing people's OCs in Halloween costumes? That is posting tomorrow at 12 UK time. It's already scheduled to upload. You go, Deerain. Would you also like some mossy stuff on your gravestone? Cry Glitch, do you want one? You seemed horrified. Would you like one? Some of the characters in the back are fictional characters. Some of them deserve it. Some of them are um. So we've had requests in the background for overhaul. Sorry, Card King and Kaiji. Huh. Did I zoom this in by accident? I could have sworn that fit before. And Tomie is on the left as well. Glitch. Mochi, do you have any full body references I can see of your OCs? Mochi, yay! Can a moss be shaped as a rat? I can try. Do you mean like rat ears? Because I know on Hater Cats I did cat ears. So do you mean something like that, like cat ears, or do you want it to be shaped like this, a rat on there? Try and make a rat. Okay, so we'll go lumpy on the back, little foot, another foot, ears. So do you want a literal rat or rat ears? A literal, oh, rat ears. Okay. Hmm. So it's trying to keep the moss shape, but also giving rat ear. Oops. Move the whole thing. Kind of like that. It looks a little bit like a bow, actually. Rats only have small ears, so I don't want to make them too big and round is all. Or it'll be a mouse. Hi, Glitch. We've put Phantasy. He's perfect for the role. The role of deceased. It's true. He is a ghost. He does fit the role of deceased. Like Mimi. She's a ghost, and she is also deceased. Oh, daring. Yippee. That's cool. And Mochi. Yes, Glitch, I do. It'll probably be on, I'm guessing, your Instagram or in your community posts. Hi Glitch, where can I see them? Ooh, I've got Animal Crossing music playing. So I'm trying to, if I use the shading to create a little bit of a center as well. So it's like, you know, when you draw cat ears and stuff, you draw like a little circle in the middle. So I'm trying to achieve a little bit with the shading. Rat ears, little ears. And Mochi Stars Arts is on Instagram. If you have Instagram. Me with my big brain guesses. Okay, so you want purple on the graves line art now. Woodland Sprite, you're gonna have to hide so I can see what I'm colouring. Kinky lemon. And now we're back to the grass. Hmm. I've got very calm music going on. Very kind of like quite a chill vibe considering gravestones, but okay. Hey, at least it means Mimi can be giving concerts. Looking pretty good. I might sneeze. Oh no. I did it, sneezed, but I muted the mic. Hmm. 'Cause usually things get a little bit darker as they get closer to the camera. Mochi, you can post it on your community posts if it's easier. Whee! Poor Muppin Rat. But yes, I hope people are looking forward to the meme I'm going to release this for. I was absolutely floored, by the way, by the votes because for a while the vote I made on my community post is to ask whether people want to wait to just see all those spooky dancers in one big final animation or to have them posted as a reel with just the dancers without any extra animation and then also posting the bigger variant of it later on. So you get both. And for ages, every time I looked at it, it was 50-50. Like, there was more votes, but it had gone up to 50-50. Usually, my votes on my interactions in general in um community posts, I think 10 and below, and if you count likes and stuff. That poll, last I checked, had 30 interactions on it. I was shook. Like, where have you all come from? Hi. Thank you for your opinions. But it is 50-50 again. It's always 50-50. I don't know what it's on currently. Shall we see? But yeah, it gone up to like 30. It was like, that's insane. And then it's still torn between yes and no, basically. 36 votes. Okay. And it's for either long format only, I can wait, or to do both and have the long format version and have all the little dancers posted in a small short. But currently, it is now in lead by 64% in favor of posting both. But at this rate, it's been 50-50 for so long that I'm like, don't know. I'm stuck again. Okay, the graveyard's looking pretty, but we definitely need to start getting some extra colours in because it's boring. So I definitely want these orange mushrooms in because I like them. They added a nice bit of colour. I do like the bright purples from these flowers. These are a nice pop of colour. And I can add more flowers and stuff around. I just need to make sure I add them around where the characters are going to be dancing in the center because it'd be wasted detail. We definitely need to get some color on the page. So is anyone in school for Halloween is another question. My school's never let us off for Halloween. We were always in school. If the day before or the day of or the day after a Halloween were school days, didn't matter, we were in. But as a kid, it's like you feel like it should be off because it's a holiday. But the schools are like, yeah, but it's not that big a holiday, it's just Halloween. And like, Halloween's such a big holiday for kids, though. It's so unique and different and interactive compared to all the other holidays, which, though they have their own uniqueness, all kind of revolve around staying inside or doing something with the family. It's very different to the activities you do on Halloween. Ah, I've had another crash. There's my Christmas market again. Just reopen the graveyard. Dear Rain, I am. Oh, I'm sorry. Skelly. As someone who is in school currently, yes, I do have school tomorrow. No. Yeah, but at least you get to do Halloween when you get home, then. Sad. Another crash! Right, this is annoying. Stop. Stop crashing. I want to draw mushrooms. There we go. Honestly, so rude with these crashes. Do I wear my dress that has little cats and dogs in Halloween costumes on it? Do I wear my dress that has ghosts and pumpkins on it? Or do I wear my t-shirt, like my button-up shirt even, that has a bunch of dancing skeletons on it? What do I wear for Halloween for trick-or-treaters? Trying to make like nice glossy mushrooms. And then these little ones are what are meant to look like the new mushrooms growing in the ground. That's what the little dots are for. Hmm. Craiglich, wear cats and dogs. Dear Rain, mix the dress and the shirt together. That's actually a really good idea. I can have both. That's really clever. Big brain, big brain. Just, yeah. Yeah. Skelly, I don't actually have a criminal record. I can't work. I got a criminal record thanks to me. No, I definitely believe you have a Hatsune Miku related criminal record. Absolutely. How could you? How could you? You committed crimes at Miku Expo. Well, there we go. That's just a really nice color, actually. I do like how these mushrooms look. Like, color-wise, they're very pretty. There we go. That's the mushrooms. Back over here. We have the little blooms. And then we can start littering more flowers throughout the grave. Just like I say, color. Hater Cat's offering of Hatsune Miku themed cigarettes need coloring in. There we go. Nice. Oh, they're mushrooms. They're so shiny and pretty. Making everything else look mid. During oh, Bagoki, I'm back to school and it's so warm. And during mid-August. Is mid-August when? When Skelly got arrested for Miku-related crimes? Mochi, I was supposed to volunteer today, but I had to go to the dentist today and it sucked. So now I can't go. Aww. Looking after your teeth is important, but it definitely sucks that the alternative to going to the dentist was getting to hang out with a bunch of cats. Like, I can definitely understand that your plight right now. Get a really dark, like, reddish color on the cards. And probably a lighter color for the playing card, actually. So it looks white, not grey. So we're a bit brighter. We'll go. Cards. See Miku's box. I want to say I can make it Miku colored, but it's going to be hard to do in this lighting because it's like outdoors and nighttime. So everything's got kind of a bluey hue, washed out look. Hatsune Miku. Darren, it will happen every tune. Mochi, now the number's gone, my mouth hurts. I'm sorry. You're at the worst stage of the dentistry. Having to like, the recovery period when it comes to leaving the dentist sucks. And also just mouth pain in general is really frustrating because essentially it's so difficult because in your face there's a lot of nerves and a lot of different muscles and they all kind of interconnect. So if you've tooth pain, that tooth pain can manifest as not just where the tooth hurts, it can make your neck, shoulders, and any part of your head hurt too. Because those muscles and nerves are so close together, it can really cause problems in terms of just spreading the pain all over as to areas that aren't the problem. That's why when you go to the dentist, if you say, hey, I've got toothache in this tooth, rather than just going, okay, yeah, sure, they do the thing where they just tap on the teeth to go, does that hurt? Does that hurt? Until they get to the right one. Because just because you're pointing to an area and saying, hey, this tooth, this side of the mouth, doesn't necessarily mean that's the one giving you problems. Because when you tap on it, obviously your reaction is going to give away which one is actually the one in the most pain and causing the problem. An example being I had toothache on my upper tooth, so it was my like a top row tooth on one side. And I was like, it's definitely one of these. This is where the pain's radiating from. It hurts all up my face. It's hurting down my neck. It's the worst. Help me, please. I'm gonna cry. Um, and she did the thing, and there was no real reaction. No, wait, I was going for pain on the bottom tooth, like bottom jaw, and she tapped them all. They were fine. Started tapping on the top row, and then all of a sudden, one of them was just agonizing when it got hit. So the perpetrator was a top row tooth, but it was one of my bottom row tooth that hurts. Dear, my teeth has never been tapped. I'm glad. I hope you never have to experience mouth pain. Okay, this is starting to come together now with the coloured line art and little bits of colour throughout in the forms of like the mushrooms and stuff. I think I might litter a few more of the smaller mushrooms too around over here. We can maybe draw a few big ones as well. I don't want to overdo it right away. But yeah, the dentists they do this thing where they just like they get like the stick and they just kind of like tap on the tooth just to see which one's causing the problems because you never really know. Ooh. Yeah, I do like the little mushrooms. I might add a couple of bigger mushrooms on the right as well. I'm tempted to add little glowing things in the hedge parts of these. Like I think a green. I want to say a neon green, but it won't need to be an actual neon to look that way in this lighting. Like just something growing in the moss. Maybe like a little flower. Or I could do little dots. Probably do both. Little neon green flowers. Cry glitched, you concrete, you forgot Famtaz. No, Famtaz still has a spot. That's why there's no flowers down here. This bit opposite Muffin Wrap. Ah, I dropped my phone, sorry. That's why there's no decoration in this spot for the extra thing. Oh, where'd the line out go? I'll add Famtaz's grave right after I've added some little glowing green flowers because who doesn't love glowing green flowers? Like, okay, isn't it weird my state is home to cars? What? Even though our roads suck and we made peanut butter and cereal. Excuse me? Is it weird that my state is home to cars? What do you mean it's home to cars? Like Cars the movie? Did Lightning McQueen live in your state? Oh my gosh. Skelly, do you Fruit Loop? Aaron, do you Purple? Do you Concrete? Oh, do you Concrete? Question mark. Yeah, people in chat when they're trying to get my attention or sometimes when they're just like addressing me. Sometimes it started with like swapping out for different birds, so it's like do you Penguin. And now it's just a trying like you just put Jer in front of something and that's me, that's my brand. Jackow, is that meant to be like Jackachow? Like Lightning McQueen's catchphrase? You kidding me? Lightning McQueen, Kachow, Jackow. It is. Amazing. Bagoki, cars were invented in Michigan. I thought they were a German thing. Mochi, I can't wait to get out of the house and actually get a cat, and I will officially name it Starberry. Aw, it's cute. I called mine Pebble. Should I get a third cat and call it Jacat? I love Jcrow and Jacat. Which I'd definitely check out. I do like the little bits of green. We're getting a nice little bit of colour growing in the graveyard. It's pretty good, pretty nice. Let's see. Line art size. West Woodland Sprite. Don't want to cover your feet. I'm going this corner here. Ta-da! Small. Bit bigger. Yeah. Off you go. Skelly, Jcrow. Jcrow is probably the best one. Winner. Double Jcrow. Double Crow. I don't know, I mean, Penguin. Concrete's pretty solid, yeah. Many variants. These are all. They're just all alternate universes Jcrows. Where I just picked a different word to put a J in front of. Sorted. Cry glitch. The green flowers make it look like they're green cat eyes. Ooh, that's pretty cool. We don't have any critters hiding in this graveyard yet. There were critters hiding in the other art I did. Stilly Croja. Loki, I just found out the school textbooks lied to me. Ford did not create the automobile. He just revolutionized its mass production. Oh, I see. Craiglitch, JC, Jika. Would it be Jika? It's like with Jcrow. Pronounce it as a lowercase j instead of a j. Some people say Jcrow, which is fine. I literally pronounce it with a lowercase j to be dumb. So if it was JC, I think the canon would be Jaka. Get stupid. Or it'd be just C, because then it's even more stupid because you're saying the lowercase first instead of saying it, the uppercase first. Got it reversed. So Michigan revolutionized mass production of the automobile, which is a line art layer. Line art! Oh, it's this one. Huh. Let's see. J-O-C. To a Reggie grave. Oh no, perish. Just squeaky clean combo. Maybe a combo channel. I'm just double checking how to spell Phamtaz. I think it's Phamtas. Your wedding, your purple. Your cat in a box. Yeah. You're all shouting. What? You're all shouting. You all want my attention. What? You got my attention. I'm looking. You're all saying my name so clearly. Cry glitch. I'm looking for your thing to double check how to spell his name. I will see it. Cry glitch. Can you double check the spelling for me for Phamtaz? I think it's Phamtas. I'm pretty sure, but I also don't want to spell it wrong. Okay, where's the mouse? We do have the bricks in the background. Goki, just schlat. Just Subway sandwich. I know what the Subway sandwich is. Delicious. See, my gripe with Subway is it's really tasty, but considering I can eat there and I'm still hungry afterwards, and I've paid a small fortune for a sandwich, is one of the main reasons I don't bother with Subway. Because it's really tasty and I have a go-to order and everything. But there's just something about paying that much money for a sandwich and still being hungry afterwards that bothers me. You're better than good, I'm God. Bagoki, I forgot Subway was fast food. And we were talking about some the other day. So I am colouring in the, don't know if you can see, I am colouring in some of the bricks a slightly different shade of purple. I don't know if the live stream is picking that up. I am very excited for the final animation for this. It's going to look really good. I hope. I hope anyway. The first part of it looks fun. To the timing. The second part, we'll just have to see. One day. Skelly and Jauzi. Jcrow in murder drones. An appearance. That shade of purple's way darker. Just Cypher. That's what happens when I make a deal with Bill Cipher. Canon just Cipher. I wonder what my deal would even be. Just Star Butterfly. I mean, if I'm just Star Butterfly, then that means I'm part of the butterfly family. That means Star's my sister, and I think she'd be a pretty great sister, actually. It'd definitely be fun. Splatoon, I have been absent for a bit, but can you please do my C's? Oh. I could swap out some of the some of the characters at the back for OCs. So we've got more OC references. If people are okay with that. Skelly. Ya pinky lemon! That's evil Jcrow. End stream. Pinky lemon. End stream. Deceased. Put it up here. Ja. Wait, no, that's an uppercase. Get out of here. Ja. Also, Cry Glitch. You took inspiration from Phantom to name Phantas because, well, Ghost, yeah. Understandable. Phamtas. Okay, I was right. I was like, I'm pretty confident. I've seen the character enough and wrote the name enough, I think. But I also just thought it's worth making sure sometimes. Sometimes when I'm writing, I do question my own spelling. T-A-S. I could maybe add Zako in the back if we swap out the mainstream characters for OCs and give the OCs the spotlights instead. Bagoku, my bag was turned inside out when I checked it later. Something happened. When I went to school today over the PA, we were told not to leave class because they were searching everyone's lockers with canines. If they've brought dogs in, then I think that's when they're usually looking for stuff like drugs. So they're usually looking for narcotics if they've brought a dog in. But that's still alarming. Because the canines mean dog, right? Like canine unit? English, 2259. Oh! The egg. Now it's 10:01. Craiglitch, you're correct. It got so late. The background's almost done. And Splatoon, I'm not drawing OCs. I'm putting them in the ground. So I've drawn graveyards, a graveyard for one of the backgrounds for the spooky dance animation. And I've been adding people's characters to graveyard stones. With consent, of course. Phantas gets some moss too, actually. He deserves it. Because the moss is pretty, in my opinion. It's got a nice colour. I'm not putting moss on graves to say, oh yeah, no one's cleaning their graves, so no one loves them. Mean stuff, yeah, edgy. Literally, I think it's pretty, so I've given them moss. Notice how out of the characters in the background, the only one that got extras was Tomie as well. She so Bagoki, the canine really alerted on my bag for no reason. Oh, sometimes they do. They're trained really good, but at the end of the day, they are just a doggo. So, like, if you've got a mad sandwich in your bag, like a delicious sandwich, pristine, the dogs might come over to it and sniff it out. Like, they're trained to usually to try and overlook food, but they are just little doggos at the end of the day. So they might get distracted or over sniff a bag just because it's got food. But then again, I can understand it's still going to be absolutely terrifying if it's your bag. Dear Rain, oh, it was sandwich time. Agoki, the canine really alerted on my bag. Nobody else's bags next to me was searched. Ah, Skelly, April Fool's idea. If I have 50 subs by then, Skelly streams Pokemon Go until he says Pinky Lemon. So, like, immediately, you'll open the stream, Pinky Lemon ends. Get Pinky Lemoned. Mochi, do Reggie, please. You want a Reggie grave? We can put him in. Hmm. So I'm thinking if we swap out um either Hyuji, Card King, or Overhaul, sorry, then we could got more space to, like, say, give the OCs the highlight. Bakoki, I wonder who in school knew that they were about to go to jail. Yeah, you're in. It was sandwich time. You can add Reggie in. Although we have hit 10. So thank you everybody for joining the stream. It's been really fun. A little bit different today, designing backgrounds. So I didn't know how it would go, but it seems to have been fun. Um, I hope everyone enjoyed that. There might be some more backgrounds done on the channel because I do need to get some done. Thank you all for joining the stream. Um, Skelly, Bagoki, Mochi Stars Arts, Deer Rain, Splatoon, Cry Glitch, Squeaky Clean, um, Venom Shank. There was a new channel in earlier, I think. Trying to remember. They had like a white icon. Oh, but Nisty. Like Anonymous. But thank you all for joining the live stream today. Streaming schedule is Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. UK time. Depending on where you are, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Have a great day, or sweet dreams, and happy Halloween tomorrow. Bye bye.